Hi, this is Kai from Kikai Craft, and it's another swatching video. And today I'm going to share the inks that I have decided to let go of from my collection. And you'll see a lot of beloved inks in this swatching. Um, and I'm not releasing them because they're not pretty. I'm releasing them mostly because I've realized at this point that there are certain inks that match my writing style and there are some inks which don't. And I've become a bit more intentional in purchasing. It's not like I love every ink I do, but would I like to have them with limited storage and not being in use? I mean, it's such a waste of resources. And even if I don't go super extreme in making sure I maximize everything that I have, I do think that I am a bit more mindful when it comes to making sure that resources are not wasted and used. So today, I'm going to go through all the inks that I have decided to let go of back into the wild, and I would like to put together a swatching video just to make sure that I have them in my ink encyclopedia, which I have been collecting swatches of different colors of. So this is how it looks right now, and so I'll be adding one or a few pages which showcase the inks that I will be releasing. And if you are interested in any of these inks, if you're in the Philippines or in Indonesia, I can get you these inks. All right, so let's begin. Whenever we swatch, obviously we need inks. These are 3 inks that I will be letting go of. These were introduced March 2024, just this year, as the new shading inks from Troublemaker Inks, and they will be part of what I will be releasing. I'll also be using Dominant Industries Ink Muddler. I like this because one part of it can be used for the ink drops or just swatching, and the other part can be used for writing. And to sort of make that circular thing, I usually use the cap of vials, ink vials that we often have, and I'll be using Maruman paper for it. Basically, this is what I use just for swatching inks. Now, always take note, I always say this in my videos, that the ink properties might look different on Maruman and on other kinds of paper like Tomoe River paper. It's always a very interesting sort of collaboration of pen, or rather nib, ink, and paper. All right, so we're going to start with red. So what I'm going to do basically is I'm just going to swatch them, play a little music, and I'll see you on the other side. So I'll talk a little bit about why I'm letting them go. All right, so I'll see you on the other side. All right, so I am done swatching all of the inks that I am thinking of letting go. And so the bit I think you can see just a little bit more. Okay, so here are a few observations. One, if you have Diamine All the Best or Song of Scarlet, note that they have the same color profile. Like seriously, they're so hard to tell apart, at least on this paper. And some of my favorites on this particular page would be Conklin Bright Red. This is lovely. I'm actually dithering. Do I really want to send this out because it's such a pretty color? But I rarely use red. So I don't have really a lot of red inks, I want to say. Maybe a lot in like vials, but not in bottles. This is in a bottle. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. And another favorite of mine from this particular page would be Diamine Peacock Flare, because it's so pretty. And one that always gives me issues is Vinta Dugong Bughao. So if you plan to get a bottle of this, note that it is quite a messy ink. It's like nitrogen. It is a very messy ink, but it is such a wonderful sheening ink, as you can see. But the Diamine Skull and Roses are very near, although the sheen is not as vibrant as Vinta's Dugong Bughao. On this page, I have a few favorites here. Again, just to let you know or remind you, when I say I'm letting these go, it's not because I like them less than my other inks, except I just don't use them as much. Okay, so from this page, I would say that Waringal You always surprises me. It always lays down very pale, and when you write with it, it is very pale, but it's a very nice, multi-shading sort of ink. So if you are into swatching and all that, this is a very good ink to have. Another favorite would be Vinta Lakbay. Look at that lovely shimmer on that blue. And Detrimentis Cassia is also another favorite. Except, these inks, these two especially, I got the Iron Gall ones. And so if you're going to get Iron Gall inks, you have to make sure to use your pen regularly and clean them regularly as well. And then on this page, I think a favorite would be the Guitar Nostalgic Honey. I like this a lot, except I don't use a lot of like yellows and browns in my writing, at least not this particular shade of it. A surprise for me is always Platinum Sepia Black, because it says it's a black, but it always writes more like a green sort of thing. Okay, so here are the inks that I think other people might enjoy. Now, when I do say that they'll be up for sale, I usually only sell in the Philippines and in Indonesia, because these are the places that I find it easy to transact in. So please, because I've had an issue with that a few weeks ago. Somebody took some of my takes and used that. They weren't posing as me, but used my photos to sell some of my pens, which are not for sale, by the way. So please note that only I sell these things, and that I currently only sell in the Philippines and in Indonesia if I decide to let go of any of the things in my collection. All right, so this is Kai from Kikai Craft. Thank you for joining me today. And if you're into fountain pens and fountain pen inks and sometimes cameras and toys, do click subscribe, because I'm into all of that. And if you like this particular video, please do click like. It really helps a lot. Thank you again, and I hope that wherever you are, you're having a great day or a restful evening. Bye, everyone.